Hey guys, it's Pones and welcome to a brand new Stoke City FC career mode video, and this is episode 9 of my career mode series, and we are currently in February. Obviously I'm a little bit behind obviously to where we actually are in real life, actually in March in real life, so I want to try speed this along for you guys. And what I'm planning to do now is just to start simulating some of the league games. When it comes to the cup matches I will play them, and important league fixtures again I will play. So with having 6 games in this episode right now, Hull, West Brom, Wigan, Ipswich, Preston, who we would have played last episode but the fixture got rescheduled, and so it's now in February, and then we got Aston Villa as well at home. So with that we're going to go straight into it, guys, and I think I'm going to start by simulating the game against Hull away. And like I say, I'm going to start simulating some of the games. We do sit 3 points top of the table, actually, with a game in hand over Nottingham Forest, who are in second. So yeah, we're looking comfortable. Hopefully we can get another 3 points to extend it to 6 points clear, which would be ideal for us, hopefully getting promoted into the Premier League. The team we're going with our full strength side. Wilhelm's our new left back, who we brought in at the transfer deadline day. It starts as well in this game. McLean's coming in on the left wing spot, and it's still the same 4-2-3-1 formation. And last time we played Hull, which was our home game, who remembers the goal I scored of Eric Peters, my old left back? I'll just put the clip in now. But yeah, gets the ball in. Can McLean get there? He can't. And Peters on the edge of the box, he strikes it. Oh my god! What a brilliant goal by Eric Peters! So yeah, with that, obviously that goal was actually quite banging, by the way. Probably the best goal I've scored in FIFA 19 so far, actually. We're just going to go straight into it and actually going to advance. I'm going to skip it straight away and see if we can get the win. Ooh. Okay, that is a big difference from what I thought it would be. It's a 1-1 draw away at Hull, and Shawcross getting seriously injured is something I didn't expect. So let's have a look. I want to see how long Shawcross is out for. So guys, we actually have some offers. We actually have a offer for Bojan from Stade Rennais, and to me that's a big no. Obviously I know Bojan's 28, but he's still one of our star players at the moment, and he's scored quite a good amount of goals, so I'm going to reject that for now, but in the future I probably will end up selling him on. But yeah, let's have a look at Shawcross. He suffered a head cut and out for 3 days. He got off the pitch for a head cut. Just wrap his head in a bandage, just keep him on the pitch. Jesus Christ. And suspension over for Bruno Martinez. He's actually eligible for selection again, which is actually quite good. So guys, after that draw with Hull, we actually sit 4 points clear at the top, with Sheffield Wednesday now moving up into second spot. The most unlikely team I would have thought to be in second place at this stage of the season. Norwich are down into 4th, Aston Villa 5th, one of the teams we play in this episode, and so Preston, West Brom, who we also play, who are down in 7th and 8th. Going down the table, we have Hull, obviously it's still in 23rd after they've picked up an extra point, and Birmingham in 24th, Blackburn in 22nd. Well, this is unexpected. England want me to be their manager. Obviously this is going to be all Stoke City related, so thank you England for offering for the first team, for the international squad, but I'm going to reject it, and all other international offers I'm going to reject as well. So yeah, let's have a look at, oh actually there's a match that's actually been moved about as well. The Ipswich game that would have been in this video has been moved to the next video now, because it's going to be played in March, so that's fine by me. It saves me simming some more games. Obviously it's not very good, obviously we drew that game against Hull when we simulated it, so I don't think I've simulated a game since the Fleetwood one. Actually that was our last episode. So right, let's have a look at this. Prize money from the FA Cup, nice one. And we got some press conferences and people returning from injury. Oh, Cuco Martinez actually come back from injury as well. I don't think he'll be starting, but he's another player for us. Right guys, here we are with the first game we're going to play in this episode, and it's the second game of the episode. It is at home against West Brom. It's like a derby type game, this one is. And yeah, we're going with another full strength team. Martinez Indy's coming back into the game, replaced for Ryan Shawcross. So I say Shawcross is fine after the head injury he had in the whole game, but I think Martinez Indy obviously is better than Shawcross, in my opinion anyway. it's my first chance as well. I get to try out the new left back Wilhelms as well. So yeah, let's get straight into the game, guys, and see if we can get another 3 points to extend the lead at the top. Right, guys, here we are with our local derby, and let's see if we can get revenge on them after they beat us in this reverse fixture last time out. Let's give it away again. Milanowski, Joe Allen, McLean, back to James McLean, former West Brom man, couldn't find a way through. Wilhelms, good tackle to Bojan on his left foot this time, wide of the mark. Oh, Milanowski intercepts that, and Mamdou's got the pace to run away from Hegazi and Dawson, and he's gone down there. We will do with a free kick. It'll be Wilhelms to take it, as he got the stats to back it up. He hasn't. I'm going to go to Milanowski. No, he is going to be the better free kick taker. Roslan Milanowski on the free kick. He hits it up and over the wall, and the curve takes it out wide. Milanowski. How they cost it to Juve, who shoots first time. Ooh, it's a good shot, just wide. Held the ball up, and it's half time. Not too much action. I couldn't even break the West Brom defence down, to be honest with you. It has been back and forth in the midfield. So yeah, we go into the break 0-0. But I'm impressed with the new signing Wilhelms at the moment. He's made some good attacking runs, as well as getting back quick enough to support the defence when we needed it to as well. So yeah, I'm impressed so far with him. Okay, here we go with the second half, guys. We need to find a way to break this team down. That's a good tackle. Juve's on the wing here. Roslan Milanowski, we know what he can do. Finds Joe Allen instead though. There we go. 5 minutes after half time, we do find a way past the West Brom defence. And it's the number 4 Joe Allen to break the deadlock at the Bet365. Just played it across to Milanowski. Couldn't shoot on his right foot, but Allen made the run. And he can shoot on his right foot. And he did find the corner to beat Johnston. It's a great finish there from Joe. And we go into the lead. Stoke City 1, West Brom 0. Right, guys, 2 substitutions. Phobia and Ints on, how they cost McLean off. I'm putting Juve onto the right midfield, Ints on the left, and the Phobia goes up front. Good work, this is. Pulled toward the edge of the box where Phobia is waiting. It's a good shot, but it's only as far, or only straight to Johnston. Oh, front post strategy, does it work? It doesn't, did it go to the front post this time? Here's Bojan, tries to cut inside. Bojan on his left foot. Oh, it's in! Oh, it's a beautiful finish from Bojan on his weaker foot. Just curled it in, off the post and in. Oh, it's a lovely, lovely finish from the Spaniard. Fake shot there from Bojan. And for a crowd of people, just finesse that off the post and in. That's why I'm not selling him to Stade Rennais. That's why. It's Stoke City 2, West Brom 0. Wilhelms got to get back here. It's low cross and it's ooh, it fell there to the striker. I'm not sure who the number is, but it is a corner to West Brom. It's headed over the bar. It's headed away. Milanowski hits it back up the pitch, and we do get revenge on our local rivals in the Championship, beating West Brom by 2-0. 2 good goals in the second half from Joe Allen, scoring with his right foot straight into the corner, and Bojan off his weaker foot curling it off the post into the corner. Does secure all 3 points for us, and it does keep us at the top of the table. Right, guys, this is how the Championship table does currently look. Obviously Nottingham Forest have played an extra game than us, and the points is only 1 point between us both, like I say, but we do have a game in hand over them, so really it could be as high as 4 points goal difference, or points difference, sorry. But yeah, with that, Sheffield Wednesday drop into 3rd, and obviously Swansea obviously still remain. I think Swansea climb back up into 5th, which is great for them. Let's have a look at the bottom end of the table. and again nothing's changed. It's still the same teams in the relegation zone with Blackburn, Birmingham and Hull, but Birmingham have moved up into 23rd this time now. So right guys, before we go into the next game, which will be against Wigan. Oh, what's going on? Bloody Griezmann's hair there, oh god. Before we go into the game against Wigan, which I will simulate, I just want to show you the fixtures we do have actually. Sheffield Wednesday has come up in the FA Cup round of 16, so I will be simulating the game against Wigan so I can play the Sheffield Wednesday game, because if we win that we go into the quarterfinals so of the FA Cup, which would be great for us, and I'd love to see us go on a cup run in this. So, and against third place in the Championship, Sheffield Wednesday, it will be a tough game. So yeah, let's get straight into the simulation of the Wigan game. So I have rotated the squad. Obviously with us just playing, obviously some of us, obviously it's a midweek game, it's a Wednesday game, so our team that just played against West Brom are quite tired, so I've had to rotate it completely, so my first team is available for that Sheffield Wednesday game. Walker Peters, Shawcross, Loyola I've had to put in the centre back. Martina, who's obviously still a tiny bit injured, obviously still recovering from his injury, isn't he? So he's come back inside. Charlie Adam and Atebo, CDM. Tom Ince on the right, Clucas on the left, and Bueller's in like cam, and Afobe is up front. So let's go into this, and I'm just going to let this one roll out this time, and let's see if we can get something at the DW, I believe it's called. I'm not very good with stadium names, but Robinson does score for Wigan, but Clucas 2 minutes later gets the goal back, which is great. Obviously hopefully it's not another draw. So Martina has gone off for Martin's Indy into the last 20 minutes now. Milanowski has now come on, 10 minutes to go, and Milanowski off the bench. Oh, he's tried almost then. Milanowski came off the bench and scored for us to put us in the lead, but 4 minutes later Garner comes and scores and equalises for Wigan, and it's another point away from home. So that would be very bad for us if Forest and Sheffield Wednesday do pick up their wins. Let's have a look at the Championship table. It looks like Nottingham Forest might have lost their game actually. Let's have a look if I can find them on the fixtures. They lost against West Brom, so yes, okay. So that obviously we've put 2 points clear now, obviously with a game in hand over Nottingham Forest, which is very, very good for us. And whew, lucky enough they didn't actually drop enough points to go into second. So yeah, let's get straight into this cup tie now. Right guys, this is the team I'm going to be running for this cup game against Sheffield Wednesday. It's the same formation, but I've actually just brought in some of the players that haven't been played much. Tyrese Campbell being one of them, actually starting up front. I thought I'd give him a chance so he doesn't get too upset with me, and Adam Federici as well. Obviously I'm going to give him obviously the cup games just to make sure again he's happy. Martin's Indy is very tired, but I haven't got any other centre backs really on full fitness other than Williams. Obviously Shawcross is my only other centre back. Martin obviously is coming back from injury, and Loyola as well is still quite even more tired than Martin's Indy is. So yeah, that's that. Obviously Sam Clucas as well actually comes in, as well as in Bueller over McLean and Ruslan Milanowski. So let's get straight into this, and hopefully we can go into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Right guys, here we are in the FA Cup and in the snow for the first time this season. Let's see if we can get a win in the cold. See, I've been hoping to see how well Tyrese Campbell actually performs, given that I've been training him up, and here he is on the ball. Here's Tyrese. Oh, he slotted it in. 7 minutes on the clock. Tyrese Campbell, this player I've literally just been talking about, that I've just been training up since the season started, has managed to grab the first goal in this round of 16 tie after only 7 minutes. Good pass, run straight through the defence. Slide tackle was missed from the Wednesday defender, and just in the middle of the goal, just put us in front, just between the arms and legs of the goalkeeper. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Stoke City 1. Got to get one last attack off here, hopefully. Went back, but they had the possession, and that is the end of the first half. Not too bad a performance. We have had all the chances, but Sheffield Wednesday haven't created anything at all. And there's that one goal from Tyrese Campbell in the 7th minute that separates us at the moment, and the way it stands at the moment, we will be going into the quarterfinals. Right guys, here we go, the second half, and we're just going to defend well and attack well and just wrap this up. Wednesday coming forward here with some creativity, balls in, ooh, so close there. They could have had a great chance there to equalise it if they got on the end of that. Gonna make a triple substitution, guys. Allen, Costa, Tyrese Campbell, as you can see, going off. Malinowski, McLean and Crouchy coming on. It's a brilliant touch by Clucas. Another great run. Ball's in. Can Crouch get on the end of it? Oh, it would have been a beautiful goal. Two great pieces of skill by Clucas there. And now ball's come in there. Bauer's not good at the end. Oh, Federici, don't do that to me. Bula. Clucas to Bojan. Finds Peter Crouch. Is Clucas onside here? I believe he is. Time Clucas wrap it up. Oh, he put it wide. Clucas, he's had a good game in the second half actually, and that he could have finished the game off for us by putting it in the corner, but he's put it the wrong side of the post. Don't know how many minutes stoppage time there is. I don't know if there is any. Oh, there it is. It says full time, and we are into the quarterfinals after a 1-0 win thanks to Tyrese Campbell's goal in the 7th minute. It's a hard game to play in, especially when it's in the snow and it's hard to spot your players and even the ball, but we did manage to pull it off in the end, and Tyrese Campbell is the man of the moment. Right guys, here we are with the next game in today's episode. It's a home game against Preston. I have rotated the squad for this game as well, obviously with the cup game being a few days earlier. I'm giving a first start to one of my youth academy prospects, obviously Guerin, who's actually got a really high potential, so I want to give him some game time. Hopefully he progresses further. Plus I needed someone in Cam to replace Bojan because he was quite tired. Malinowski again starts this game, and so does Peter Tabo. Tom Ince comes in, McLean comes back in, Martinez at left back, probably Loyola at centre back with Shawcross and Walker Peters at right back, and obviously Jack Butland comes back in goal. So let's get into this, and hopefully this team can get me a win. Right guys, here we go against Preston. Let's see if we can get another win. Guerin's with the shot. Ooh, that's a brilliant strike from the young lad. That'd have been a brilliant way to get your first goal for Stoke. Good power on that strike, just lacking the accuracy. They found a way through here. Can Butland help us out? And he has. Jack Butland has spread himself really well to save that. That would have been a bad way for us to go 1-0 down. The lack of defensive quality is not helping us at the moment. There's good football there. McLean's through here. It's crossed to Mamdiouf. There we go. We have found a way through. It only took us 44 minutes to do it, but eventually we do find a way to go in front. Found a way to get McLean through. Ran towards the end of the line. Pulled it back to Mamdiouf. He was just sit there waiting for the ball, and he curled it, scuffed it kind of into the top corner and off the post. But we do take the lead eventually. Probably undeserved lead, but we do take it. Stoke City 1, Preston 0. There we go. The ref has blown for half time. We are leading, and like I say, it has been undeserved. We haven't created too much. The chances we have, we've just given the ball away in the final third. But Preston have come forward well and attacked quite well, but I just haven't had anything from it. A good save from Butland actually stopped them from taking the lead, but we actually go in 1-0 up at the break. Right guys, here we go for the second half. Like I said, like normal, we just need to get another goal and wrap the game up. McLean to Malinowski. Guerin wants it, and Guerin will have it. Guerin cuts inside. Guerin shoots. Oh, he's off the bar. So close there. The youngster could have got on the score sheet for the very first time. Here we go again. Here's Guerin. Here's Juve making that run. Now he is. There's Juve. Surely. There we go. That was really easy to do. Guerin gets an assist there, playing Juve in. And simple run past the defenders with his pace and just a slaughter into the corner. And that doubles our lead 10 minutes into the second half. Simple pass straight through. There's Juve. Few touches, then slots it in the corner, beating Declan Rudd to his right. And that's what we were after. There's the 2-goal cushion that I like, and let's just see the game out now. Stoke City 2, Preston 0. Martinez's tackle failed there. Ball's come in. It's fell to one of the Preston players, and Preston have a goal now. Not sure who it is. Malt, that actually grabbed the goal for them. Only like 3 minutes after my goal. Just a 1-2 there on the edge of the box. Crossed it in. Not cleared away, and a volley from Malt, beating Butland, who half-heartedly dived for that. But he was going the wrong way, so that's probably why he missed the ball. So it's got interesting now. Stoke City 2, Preston 1.
There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Short passes, keeping the ball. Substitution for Preston. Time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Number 23, Paul Huntington, coming onto the pitch.
Ball's in from Guerin to Juve on his head, but straight at Rudd this time again. Header. There's Guerin. He's had a really good game so far. And McLean's fell over his arse there. And again easily throw in. Oh, here we go again. Walker Peters is out of position. Shawcross lacks the pace. Butland has it covered. It's out to McLean.
A reminder for you that on EA Sports we're covering the EFL Championship fixture. For Stoke City, they'll be hosting Aston Villa. Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters.
The ball's come in. Butland's on his arse here. The ball's not cleared. I didn't think much of that. It just hits the crossbar. 2-goal lead. We could have let it slip then, but we're going forward here with Juve. Guerin's through, and Guerin, our youth player, on his first start, gets his first goal for Stoke. He's got great potential, and that's his first goal in professional football. Juve turns past the defender there, decided to slot in Guerin, one touch, and he hits it, rifles it into the corner off his left foot. I can see this guy growing to be a very, very, very good player for me in this career mode, and that's made it a bit more comfortable. Stoke City 3, Preston 1. Well, cut out in the end. Find the way through Burke, and there we go. Preston have a second. Burke with the second goal for Preston. They always seem to score soon after we do, and it's come to a shot. I'm glad we scored that third goal, because if we hadn't, we would have let that 2-goal slip. Butland just couldn't get a hand on it, but the ball through did kill a defence, and with the defence lacking quality like we have, it's no surprise we've conceded 2 goals. Stoke City 3, Preston 2 now. She's got one substitution, Benicophobe. I'm going to be putting up front and taking Toments off, and I'm putting Juve on the right hand side. Let's just see if we can get anything from this. Milanowski with the corner. It's headed away. One last attack, this is, for Preston. Martinez absolutely shattered. Ball's come in. Ball is get cleared. It's blocked by Shawcross there. Hits him in the chest, I think. Last chance this is. Preston have a corner. It's headed away by McLean. And surely ref. There we go. Thank God. It is over eventually. 3-2 in the end. We do went 2-0 up. Can't talk. We went 2-0 up. Thanks to 2 goals from Mermaid Youth. Obviously with Preston starting to counter, bringing in 1 goal back, we needed another way in. The youngster Guerin on his debut, his professional debut, managed to get his first goal and give us that 2-goal cushion we need. And even though Burke scored a 74th minute goal for Preston, it wasn't enough to get as many points. So we take all 3 and climb back to the top of the table. Right guys, like I said, we do actually go back to the top of the table. Before this game started, Nottingham Forest had played their 33rd game and we were on 60 points. We only played 31 and we were on 59, which meant we were in second. So we needed to win that game to go back to the top of the table, which we did quite well in the end. I'm quite impressed with how we played in that one. And yep, well, we're up against Aston Villa next. They sit in 4th at the moment, level on points with Sheffield Wednesday. Just scored 7 less goals than Sheffield Wednesday have. Preston are still in 6th. Look down at the other end of the table like we always do. And Hull eventually climb out of the relegation zone on goal difference. Only by 1 goal difference though. Rotherham take their place and Brentford as well. Just noticing Brentford have actually gone to 24th. That is a big shock. And wow, Brentford might be going down. Maybe with Birmingham and Rotherham this time in the Hull. How will they survive? And here we are guys, this is going to be the last game of the episode, and again I'm going to simulate this, so hopefully you guys do enjoy the fact that I am starting to simulate games. I just want to get through this career mode as fast as possible, and obviously simulating games will make it obviously a lot quicker, and I want to see, hopefully I want to play in the Premier League before FIFA 20 comes out, and I want to hopefully play through that season for you guys. That's what I want to do. I want to get this out as quick as possible because at the moment I'm behind, obviously, like I said at the start of the video. It's currently in March right now as I'm recording this, but I'm still in February on career mode, so I do want to speed it along. So we're going to go straight into this game against Aston Villa. It's a home game, the first home game I'm simulating. It's obviously today in this episode, and we're going back to the full strength team. Butland obviously in goal, Bauer, Williams, Martins Indy, Wilhelms, Jarlin and Mbula were in the midfield. I have dropped Milanowski because he's a little bit tired. Helder Costa on the right, Sam Clucas replacing McLean on the left, Bojan, and I put a Phobie in for Mamdouth up front. And Guerin, who did play well in that last game against Preston, I put him on the bench, so maybe he might get a run out, you never know. And I'm going to let it roll. So here we go against Villa, obviously hopefully with the home advantage, but against 4th in the league it's going to be hard, but I reckon with our team we should see it through. And there we are. And Mbula does get us the first goal after 10 minutes, and Mile Jedinak for Aston Villa have actually missed a penalty, but Balassi did pull one back. It's going so quickly, Balassi pulled one back for him until they equalised it, but Clucas and Costa in the space of 2 minutes has given us the lead. Kodja has pulled one back for Aston Villa. It's 4-2 now. Helder Costa gets a 4 for Stoke. Oh, that happened all so quick there. Ended up Balassi scoring in the 41st minute, then we ended up equalising it with Clucas and Costa within 2 minutes and just after half time. Kodja, like I said, brought one back, but Costa finished the game off. 4-2 in the end is an impressive performance. And well, Guerin actually did get a run out as well for Bojan in the 69th minute, so yeah, bloody hell, good game. 4-2 win is what we needed. And let's have a look at the table whilst we're here. And like I say, there we go, we still have 1 game in hand on Nottingham Forest and we're 2 points in front of them, but we are staying comfortable in the promotion spots now with Sheffield Wednesday on 57, so we are 8 points clear in the promotion zone from the playoffs. So that's what we need. 5 teams on 57 points though. That's going to be very tight for playoff spaces. All we need to do is just keep on what we're doing. There's only 13 games left of the season, so not too far left, plus we have the cup run, so it's just going to be tight towards the end of the season now. So yeah, let's say Norwich obviously just outside, just by 1 goal difference behind Preston. West Brom 2 points behind, And we go down to the bottom end of the table. Brentford have actually now climbed out of the relegation zone and off bottom spot by winning a game. They played Hull, of all teams. Brentford played Hull and ended up winning to climb out of the relegation zone. So Hull do go back into the mix with Rotherham and Birmingham are on bottom. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode, guys. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you do leave a like. And if you didn't, make sure you drop a dislike and let me know why. Let a dislike in the comments below so I can improve these videos. If you're new around here, guys, be sure to subscribe, because I do not only these career mode episodes but lots of other stuff, mainly with the Stoke City FC vlogs, with the next one being on Saturday. We're playing against Reading, of all teams, at home. I don't know why I'm saying of all teams. They are 9th in this career mode, so, and I think they're like 22nd, I think, aren't they, in real life? So it's going to be a good game. Hopefully we can grab a win in that one. Hopefully we'll see you guys on Saturday, maybe even sooner. I might bring another career mode episode out for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Pones. I'm signing out. Peace.